85 at least. It's really like amazing. The
Look,
weather is
Maria's in Mexico right now with her family. And what big city are you near?
I'm in Baja, so it's called
Okay.
San Felipe. San
Okay.
Felipe,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, enjoy your time there, and thank you for coming in on your vacation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lanika,
Uh,
welcome. Welcome back, and we'll get started. So, good
Thank
morning,
you. Good
everyone.
morning.
You're welcome. My name is Dijor. Welcome to Free Yoga Wednesday, sponsored by Oma Community Clinic Family. This week we're doing chair yoga. So while I do my spiel, please grab your chair and get ready for class. I am on the land of the First Nations peoples, the Tongva and Gabrielino, and others. There are others. But for some reason, these two groups get mentioned. Maybe they were the largest two. I don't know that for a fact. But anyway, Tongva and Gabrielino and other First Nations people, this land belonged to them and they belonged to this part of the world. And then the colonizers and enslavers came and stole their stuff and enslaved them, stole them and their land and things, as enslavers and colonizers do. And they renamed this part of the world or the country Los Angeles. So I give my gratitude for those peoples that um, took care of this part of the world that I get to call my hometown. I appreciate everything and pray that they are somehow still thriving out there. Anyway, Black History Month, yes. Okay, so my usual reminders: breathing through our nose through the whole class. If you need to take a break on your own, please feel free to do that. Working with the bodies that we have right now. And what else? With a nasal breath. I said that already, and I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing one thing, but I might not be missing it, or it'll pop up later if I am missing it. So let's start. I'm going to stay on this stool here, and then I'll go back to my chair in a few minutes. But let's start with right shoulder circles. And please sit up tall, and your hips and shoulders are in a vertical line. Your feet are flat on the floor with 10 toes facing the same direction. And you can have your legs together or separate them to your comfort. So typically, when you see me teaching, I'll have my legs apart from each other because that for me is more comfortable, and each leg supports itself. When I bring them together, I feel like I have to squeeze them together for them to stay together. And it is good. It's a good muscle building thing, but it's a distraction for me to keep your legs tight. So I just learned years ago to separate them and make myself comfortable. So we'll go the other way, right shoulder. And then we'll focus on our breath. Again, nasal breath, sitting up tall. The breath is smooth and soft. The breath is big inhales and complete exhales. And then we'll go the first direction, same first arm, first direction again. So reverse that, sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. Facial muscles are soft. So we are not. Sometimes when we grimace or frown, we are experiencing pain or discomfort. So you have to scan your body to see if that's what's making you have a scowl or a frown or whatever it is. That's not a soft, neutral face. Opposite way, second direction, first arm again. And so we want to have a soft face. We don't want to have the muscles, the facial muscles contracted and frowning and all that. So do a little searching and find out why that's happening. Maybe the movement is too much or something. Some pain or extreme discomfort is having you do that. Let's change to the left shoulder. Left shoulder circles. So the weather here is, I don't know, freezing. Last week we were burning up. This week I'm in my hoodie in my living room. I didn't put the heat on up here. I'll just have to suffer through it. But yeah, that's kind of chilly right now in here, especially. And then opposite direction, second arm. And then first direction, again, second arm. So I wonder if any of you celebrated a little bit of Fat Tuesday. I was on the airplane, so no, I didn't. And I missed a couple parties, but you have to do what you got to do. Reverse the second arm, second direction. And then again, we're sitting up really straight and tall. The breath is soft. And then let's lift and lower. So inhale, lift shoulders, hold them up high. Shoulders up near your ears. Sit up really straight, lift the spine up, and keep the breath moving here. You can pull in your belly button a little bit too. That engages the muscles, the abdominal muscles there. And that engagement is a toning or a workout for them. Breathe. Inhale and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And then breathe in, and we're dropping right ear to the right. So drop your right ear over to the right, both shoulders down and relaxed. Soft breath. Sitting up tall. Inhale, then we're going over to the left ear. Exhale there and keep breathing. And then inhale, we'll go side to side a few times. Exhale right. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. And inhale center. Exhale right. Hold this one. Right hand on the left side of your head. So right ear towards your right shoulder. The right hand is touching the left side of your head. Deepen the stretch. Try to lower the left shoulder a little more so you get a little bit more stretch there. And then inhale and exhale, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side of your head. Keep breathing. Try to drop the right shoulder down a little more. Soft breath. And then release that. Breathe in and drop your chin down towards your chest. Interlace your hands, hands behind your head, elbows toward each other, and just let the weight of the arms stretch the back of your neck and your upper back. Turn your head to the right with your hands behind your head interlaced, both elbows turning to the right as well, and hold here. Breathe through your nose. And then inhale, come to center. We're going to go exhale, turn to the right. I'm sorry, I said that wrong, you all. Elbows to the left, excuse me. Look left, elbows left. Hold here, breathe. Inhale to center. We're going to twist right again. Hold and breathe here. Inhale, center, twist left again, hold left. Keep breathing. And then we'll go side to side. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. One more to the left. Inhale, and then exhale, left. And then release your arms. Shake out your arms, and then just tip your head from side to side. So last week, 2 weeks ago, we have a new sign-in system. So Nikki, you weren't here yet, but when each person comes on, she has to repost the link. So before you all leave, just find the link. If you don't see it, say I don't see it. We'll figure it out, and just fill out that quick survey. It's not a survey. It's a registration that you were here. But she has to post it each time someone arrives. Okay, so then we're going to look up, and then 3 fingers from each hand. I have index, middle, and ring fingers. Good morning. Put them around your jawbone and push back gently. So this stretches the throat and the front of your neck, the muscles along the front of your neck. So we're not forcing, we're not pushing really aggressively, just gentle pressure upward. Tip your head back, drop your shoulders down. Hi, Donald. I don't know if I met you before. Welcome. My name is Dijon. I'm the yoga therapist for Uma. Breathe here. So we're doing chair yoga today, Donald. There's a chair behind me. I haven't gotten over there yet, but set up a chair for yourself. I'm going to get in the chair in just a few more minutes. And then release that. Look to your left. 3 fingers from the right hand to the right jawbone. Sit up tall. A little pressure toward the left. Looking left, breathing. And then release that. Inhale, look right. Exhale to the right and keep breathing there. Left hand 3 fingers to the left side of your jawbone. Press and breathe. Look to the right. And then come back to center. I'm going to jump in my chair. Uh,
Quick question, teacher. Du jour. I went out and then I came back in. Do I need to do the form again?
Did you do it the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe she has it, so I believe it's okay. And if she doesn't have, Shallon doesn't have it, she'll say something later. But thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Once a day is all we need. Once per class is all we need. So no
Thank you.
worries. You're welcome. Thank you too. Okay, so here I'm finally in my chair. My feet are flat, 10 toes going the same direction forward. I mentioned earlier that you can have your legs together or not. When I put mine together, it takes effort for me to keep them like that, and it distracts me from what I'm doing. So I separate my feet and let each leg support itself. My knees are over the ankles. So sitting up, the shoulders are over the hips. And I would like for you to try to sit away from the back of your chair so that your spine is working. And that work helps to strengthen the muscles that are around the spine. Okay, we don't always have to sit up away from the back of the chair, but when you do, it really puts the muscles, they're engaged and they're getting stronger. If you sit back in your chair, that's fine, but I still need you to sit up tall. So for me, the second rather, that my back touches the back of my chair, I just kind of start to relax and my posture is lost, my good posture is lost. So just be mindful of that. We always want to work on our posture, always, as long as we are breathing, we want to have good posture. Especially as we age, we get sometimes brittle bones and stuff, and so bad posture can create little micro, what do they call fractures? That's what they're called, micro fractures that are typically cannot be repaired. So that's my TED talk for sitting up tall for good posture. So hands in front of your heart, sweep the arms out, sit up tall, reach up, inhale. And then just exhale them down to your sides. We'll do a few of those. Sweep out and up, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Sit up really tall. Inhale up. Here's number 2. Exhale down. This is the last one. Inhale. This time exhale, forward bend. Wrap your arms behind your legs. And then inhale, come up. We're going to do a few of those. Arms up overhead. Exhale, forward. Wrap your arms. Inhale up. Sit up, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. We'll do 3 more. So here's 3. And then we'll add on. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. This last one, we're actually going to do a forward bend and stay there. Inhale up. Exhale, forward bend. Let your arms hang on the outsides of your legs. Try to keep your spine long. Lift your chest a little. That'll stretch out the spine and lengthen it a bit. And just hold here. It's kind of hard to breathe like this. To do the best you can do. This is a stretch for your low back. And also the hinging forward at the hips. It's good hip joint love. So breathing here. It's a long spine. Chest is up a little bit. Inhale up, bring the right foot off the floor, right knee towards your chest. Exhale, forward bend, right foot down, come all the way forward. We're going to shift to the left leg. Inhale, left foot up, left knee to chest, arms up. Exhale, left foot down, forward bend. Inhale, right leg up, arms up. Exhale, right foot down, forward bend. Inhale, left foot up, left leg up, arms up. Exhale, left foot down. We're going to do a few more of those alternating. This is the right side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right side. Inhale. Exhale. Left. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Inhale. Exhale. Left. Inhale. Exhale. One more, right and left. Inhale, right. Exhale down. Inhale, left. Exhale down. This time we're going to come up with the right knee, bring it to your chest. Interlace your hands in front of your front of your right knee, your right shin. You can put your hands behind your right thigh. Sit up really straight. We're going to hold the leg for a few breaths. So sitting up tall, drop your shoulders. Breathe here. And then circle the right foot. So we're hanging on to the shin, right knee, back of right thigh. Shoulders are down, relaxed and low. The spine is long. Check on your breath. Reverse the circle the other way, same foot. Take a breath in here. And then exhale the right foot down. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale this time, left knee to chest. So left shin, left knee, back of the left thigh with interlaced hands. Sit up straight. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Let's circle the left foot. Reverse circle. Same foot, same left foot. Take an inhale and lower the left foot. We're gonna do right and left again. This time we're not gonna circle, we're just gonna bring the right knee up to chest, back down, and we'll switch sides. Hands in front of your heart, prayer hands. Sweep out, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, the right knee comes to your chest. Exhale, the right foot down. Switching sides, hands in front of your heart. Sweep out and up, inhale. Exhale, down, forward bend. Inhale, the left knee comes to your chest. Exhale, down. We're adding on cat-cow here. So sitting up tall, we're gonna start with the cow shape. So I'm gonna turn sideways. You lift your chest and arch your back. So there's a back bend happening here. This was an inhale. Keep breathing. Shoulders roll back. Chest is up, chin is up a little. Hold here. So this is a back bend. Also front upper body is getting a stretch because we're leaning backwards. So see if you feel some expansion from your hips up to your shoulders in the front body from leaning back. Breathe through your nose. We'll hold this for a few more breaths. So keep the breath flowing, soft, easy breath. This is a back bend. So lean back a little bit more. Breathe through your nose. And then inhale, we go to cat. So we reverse the spine. Welcome, good morning. Spine goes toward, we're doing chair yoga today. So grab your chair, spine up, rolls toward the back of your chair, chin to chest, shoulders roll forward on this one. We're gonna hold here, and your hands are hanging onto your knees or on your thighs, either one. Shoulders forward, spine rolls backward, chin down. Breathe through your nose. So this is the cat of the cat-cow pair pose. It's a pair of poses that are linked together for spinal health and spinal therapy. Let's go cow again. We'll do one more slow motion set. Inhale to cow. We're gonna hold cow. Keep breathing. Arch your back, lift your chest, pull your shoulders back. Breathe through your nose. And then inhale, we go to cow. Exhale, down into cow. Hold, I'm sorry everyone, cat, hold cat. So shoulders roll forward here, spine rolls back to the back, toward the back of your chair, chin down towards your chest. Hold here and breathe, soft breath. So inhale into cow. Now we'll go with breath and motion. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. We'll do 4 more after this one. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one for now. Inhale and exhale. And then come back to neutral. Separate your legs. We're going to stir the pot. So the knee and the ankle are still in a vertical line. Okay, the shoulders are over hips to start with. We're gonna twirl the upper body in a circle. So hands on your knees or thighs and just move the upper body in a circle. The options for this one is the circle can be more vertical, smaller circumference, smaller circle, or a bigger circle, which is what I do because I feel it hits more muscles. So you have to try them both out to see which one suits you the best. So that's the bigger circle. So you can do a combo of both of them. A couple of that big, couple small, one big, one small, whatever you want to do. So let's talk about the breath with this shape. When you sit up or lean back, that's your inhale. The lungs are available to be filled with air. When you lean forward, that's when you exhale. So we link the breath and the motion in yoga. Always you'll hear me say inhale here, exhale here. Always breath and motion in yoga goes together. And I believe that kind of separates yoga from other exercise, types of exercise or stretching or whatever, is that the breath is always present when we're doing yoga. We always use it while we move. And not just haphazard, like, sometimes you're working out and you hold your breath to lift the weight because it's too heavy and blah, blah, blah. And then you're holding on to the breath, the body starts to wonder, where's my oxygen? And starts to freak out a little bit. So we always want to have a constant, steady supply of oxygen when we're practicing yoga all day, all the time, but especially when we're together for yoga. Let's go the other way. So exhaling when you go forward, inhaling when you sit up. So this is when we lean forward, low back, but what's happening is the hip sockets are rotating around the tops of your thigh bones. So that brings lubrication, that brings mobility, that brings additional blood flow to that area, or circulation to that area. So that is really the primary reason of this pose is for the hips, but the back gets a little something when we go forward. And then coming back to neutral, we're going to start from the beginning. We'll start with the left leg. Hands in front of your heart, sweep out, inhale, arms up, exhale down. Inhale, lift the left knee to your chest, exhale it down. 6 cat-cows here. Inhale to cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat. 4 more, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is number 2. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Hold here. We're going to stir the pot here. Circle your upper body. We'll go both directions. So either way, just circle and move the breath. Exhale when you go forward. Inhale when you sit up. Soft breath. And then reverse, stir the pot. And then coming back to center, we'll go for the right knee. Hands in front of your heart, inhale, arms out, sweep them up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, right foot down. 6 cat-cows. We start with cow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Here's number 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And then hold here. We're going to stir the pot again. Separate your legs, knees and toes going the same way, and circle your upper body either direction. We'll go both ways. Move the breath. Forward bend is the exhale. Sitting up or leaning back is the inhale. Reverse your circle. And then coming back to center. Angle the right leg out to the right. Inhale here. We're going to lean over to the right with the right forearm on top of the right thigh. Left hand on your left hip. We're going to turn the left shoulder back. Look over your left shoulder. We're going to hold this. So this is a side bend and a spinal twist. Side bend and spinal twist. Look over your left shoulder. Hold and breathe. Then come back to neutral. So turn your upper body back, facing forward. Inhale the left arm all the way over and across. We're going to hold this. Reach the left arm as far to the right as you can. So you want to get a nice stretch basically from wrist to hip bone, but really armpit to hip bone. Okay, hold here, breathe. You can look down towards your right foot. or out horizontally or up. Traditionally, this pose, we would be looking up toward the ceiling. But that might be a lot on your neck, so feel free to try something different, or you can rotate the head from down horizontal and up a few times, moving your head from side to side. Check on your breath. Let's circle the left arm, big or small. Same thing when we stir the pot. So you can use a smaller circle with the left arm or a bigger one. I'm going bigger because I just always feel like I'm doing a little more muscle movement when I do the bigger circles. But do what feels most comfortable for you. And then reverse left arm circle. And then let's go over to the right again with the left arm. Hold, breathe. And then inhale, come up, lower the left arm. So see how if you notice how the left rib cage felt when you sat up, the muscles were being stretched from leaning over the opposite way. And we sat up, it's called rebounding. The muscles go back to their natural position. You might be able to feel that movement of the muscles. Look for it when we do the other side. So right leg straight out, right foot, right leg straight out in front of you with the knee bent. Turn the left leg out. Breathe in. We're going to go left forearm on left thigh. Lean over to the left. Right hand on right hip. Twist the right shoulder back. Look over the right shoulder. So holding here, spinal twist and side bend. Breathe. Come back, upper body faces straight forward. Inhale the right arm over to the left. Really reach far with the right finger so you get a deep stretch. On the right side of your body, keep the right butt on the chair. Though you don't want to lift off the chair because then you lose your stretch. Hold here and breathe. So if you joined us late, we have a recent change in the sign-in process. Before you log off, there's a short sign-in process. Please fill that out before you leave. Thank you very much. I have to repeat it throughout the class, not throughout, but from time to time when new people join or additional people join, because it has to be reposted each time someone additionally joins our class. Let's circle the right arm. Big or small. Check on your breath. And then reverse. And then hold the right arm to the left for just a couple more breaths. And then inhale, come up. Notice that rib cage sensation. See if you catch that. Bring your right arm down. Bring your legs back in front of you. Left leg back in front of you. Let's sit back for just a quick break. Notice how you feel right now. So I was on an airplane for 2 days in a row, and so I feel a lot more stretched out on my upper body from those side bends. So that's what I noticed that's different than when I first started. So see if you notice anything. If you don't notice anything, it's okay because things are still stretching and moving. So sometimes it takes us time, who knows how long, to really notice and feel how the body responds to our yoga practice. So see if you notice that. Hands in front of your heart, prayer hands. Breathe in. We're going for our shoulders and shoulder blades. Interlace your hands and exhale, push the palms away from you and push the shoulders forward. So when you roll your shoulders forward, you might feel a stretch, an additional stretch across the upper back. Push far away with the palms of the hands. So the hands, we want them kind of flat and facing away from you. The arms are horizontal to the floor, shoulders and wrists are on the same level. If there's a need to lower the arms, please do, but otherwise you want the arms straight out from the shoulders. Hold here, roll your shoulders forward, take some more breaths. So this stretches the shoulder blades and upper back. This one here, inhale, this part is a nice movement for the shoulder joint. So push up, sit up as tall as you can, push your hands up as high as you can get them, breathe through your nose. Try to bring your arms, your upper arms, biceps near your ears. Try to straighten your elbows, breathe through your nose, push up a little more. Take an inhale. We're going into swoop. I'm going to turn sideways for this. So keeping the upper body up, the arms are behind us on a diagonal. The arms are engaged and the palms face each other. Here the shoulders roll back. The rolling back opens up the muscles across the chest and the shoulder caps, the front of the shoulders. So that's a nice stretch for that part of your body, especially if we're on our devices looking down and leaning forward all day long. This is a counter stretch for that shape. Breathe softly. Arms are engaged, elbows are straight, palms facing each other. Then take a breath in. We're bringing the hands back to prayer. Exhale, push. We're going in regular time now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swoop. Inhale, prayer. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, swoop. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, up. Exhale, swoop. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swoop. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swoop. 2 more. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swoop. Last round here. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. And exhale, swoop. And then bring your hands onto your knees or thighs and sit back in your chair. So body scan again. Notice how your arms feel, your shoulder blades, shoulder joints, how they feel right now. Oh, Cassandra, hi, welcome, friend. Welcome back. So just noticing the sensation. Let's shake out our arms after all that. Shake out your legs too, why not? Okay, and then hands in prayer again. Inhale the arms wide, palms up. We're doing a back bend here. So let's hold this back bend. Breathe. Arms are out, palms up. Arms are straight out from the shoulders. Palms up, shoulders are rolled back. Lift your chest, keep breathing. And then inhale, bring your spine back to neutral. And then exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, lift the elbows and chin. Exhale, elbows and chin down. Inhale, we're gonna alternate the top arm each time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, change the top arm. Inhale here. Then exhale, I skipped a part. Chin, blah, blah, blah. Inhale here, lift chin and elbows, sorry. Exhale, chin and elbows down. Inhale, arms out, back bend. Exhale, give yourself a hug, top arm changes. Inhale, chin, elbows up. Exhale, chin and elbows down. Inhale, arms go out into a back bend. Exhale, arms hug, other top arm. Inhale, lift chin and elbows. Exhale, chin and elbows down. We'll do 2 more rather, one on each side. Inhale, arms out, lift your chest, back bend. Exhale, give yourself a hug, chin down, elbows down. Inhale, lift chin and elbows. Exhale, lower chin and elbows. And then one more here. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, hug, chin, elbows down. Inhale, lift chin and elbows. Exhale, lower chin and elbows. And then release your arms and shake them out. Slide up in your chair a little bit. We're going to circle the leg. So we'll start with the right leg. We'll keep the knee bent and the foot flexed. And we're going to circle 10 times each way, and I'll count. If you forget, then we'll change the other side. If you forget which direction we did the first round on both sides, just do 10 more. It doesn't really matter. I try to have it go whatever, clockwise, counterclockwise, or whichever way you do it. But if you don't remember, it's no big deal. Just keep on going. All right, inhale, right foot up, and you can hang on to the sides of your chair. Let's circle 10, right knee stays bent, 9, right foot stays flexed, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out your right leg, put your right foot on the floor. Inhale, left foot off the floor, left knee bent, left foot flexed. Circle 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the left leg, left foot on the floor. Right leg again, opposite way. If you don't remember, no big deal. 10, 9, you can put your hands on your belly button if you want to try that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out right leg, set your right foot on the floor. Inhale, left foot off the floor, circle 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the left leg. Set the left foot on the floor. Cross the right ankle to your left knee. Sit up really tall here. Take your right hand and press down on the inside of your right knee down toward the floor. We're not being aggressive with it, just a steady pressure. Might feel something opening in your hip socket. See if you notice anything. The yoga books say that we carry a lot of trauma in our hips. We also get tight in our hips if we don't keep things moving. So you might notice that doing this, the one hip is tighter than the other. I'm going to compare. Usually it's my left hip, and I think it's because I always cross my right leg over when I sit. But I'm not sure if that's the reason. But usually but the left hip feels tighter usually. We'll see what today brings. Take an inhale. We're leaning forward. So you can let your arms hang long, or you can support your upper body with your forearms on the inside of your lower right leg. Try to straighten out your back, so long spine and neck. So this is, the bottom part of us is doing what's called a figure 4. If we lifted our left leg off the floor, it would look like an upside down number 4. And so, the figure 4 is a hip opener. And then the forward bending is the stretch for the low back. Inhale, sit up, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. So if you can, drop your right arm over the back of your chair, the inside of your right arm, back of your chair. Twist a little more to the right and then look to the left. So spinal twist is what this is with a figure 4 combo. Breathe. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to your right. Look to your left. Inhale up, center. Exhale forward. Inhale up. This is number 2. Exhale, twist right. Look left. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, twist right. Look left, hold here. And then inhale, center, just hold the arms up and then lower them down. Exhale, shake out the right leg. Let me check the time. Some of my watches are 5 minutes fast and some aren't, and I don't know what is what. Let's see, where is the time? Oh, there it is, 49. Is that what that said? Yeah, okay, thanks. All right, so shake out the right leg. I must say that my right hip felt really tight, so let's see what the left one's saying. Left ankle, right knee. This one's not as tight. Palm of left hand inside left knee. Press down toward the floor. Sit up really straight. Check your shoulders that they're down and relaxed, and the shoulders and the hips are in a vertical line. Right knee and ankle in a vertical line as well. Sit up really tall. Press down. And then inhale, we're going forward bend. So arms drop in front of your legs, or in front of you, I should say, in front of the right leg. You can let the arms hang long or support your upper body on the inside of the lower left leg with your forearms. It's up to you. Try to straighten out your spine, lengthen your spine and your neck. Lift your chest a little bit and hold here. This is figure 4. Hip opener and a forward bend, low back therapy. And then inhale, we'll do 4 of these twists. We'll hold the first one. Twist to your left, exhale. Drop your left arm over the back of your chair, sit up tall, twist a little bit more left, and look over your right shoulder. And then inhale up to center. Exhale down. This starts number 3. Inhale up, sit up, reach up. And then exhale, twist left. Look right. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale up. This is number 2. Exhale, twist left. Look right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, center. Sit up tall, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, twist to your left, look right. And then inhale. Then exhale the arms down. Extend the left leg down and shake it out. Bring your right foot back to your ankle. We're going to do a little foot massage. So separating the toes, wiggling the toes. Digging around underneath where the toe connects to the foot. Digging around under there a little bit. I have on socks, but if you don't have on socks, you can stick your left fingers between the toes on your right foot and kind of stretch that open a little bit. I have on socks, so I'm not going to do that, but it still feels great. And then you can massage your foot. So a couple of suggestions. You can do compression massage, which is squeeze, release. That popped a few foot bones in my foot. Squeeze and release is compression massage. So this would be what you would do with someone that was maybe in really frail condition. Because sometimes rubbing on the skin could tear the skin in certain, people that are older or in hospice care or stuff like that. So compression massage is an option. It helps to recirculate the blood a little bit. You can also just do Swedish style where you're massaging with your thumbs, with your fingers. You can use the left knuckles up and down the right sole of your foot a few times. Don't forget the arch. And so the feet are 26 bones each, or have 26 bones each, and over 1 million nerve endings in each foot and hand, and there's a lot of nerve endings in your ears as well. When we massage our feet, we're stimulating the organs. You know, the only way they get any love is from external touch. Otherwise, they are only moving from their job, whatever their job is, the lungs, the heart, the kidneys and stuff. So this massage kind of gives them a little external toning. We're toning these organs by touching the nerve endings. And then lower right foot, let's switch left foot to your right ankle. Separate, wiggle the toes, whatever feels good to you. You know best. And because our feet are usually in shoes for hours on end, days and days and years of our lives, the feet are really happiest barefoot or sock foot. Because obviously the constriction of shoes, some shoes are not comfortable. We wear them anyway. Some don't have any support whatsoever. And so this is a way to give your feet some therapy. Okay, left foot down. Take the back of your right hand and either leave it at your low spine, or you can wrap it around where the right fingers are going toward the left hip. Inhale and drop your head, left ear, left shoulder. So bringing this right arm behind us is a shoulder stretch is happening here. Shoulder cap, the front of the shoulder. The muscles on the front of the shoulder get a little stretch. The right side of your neck is getting a little stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, tip your chin down towards your chest. Hold here. Inhale, and then release the right arm. Shake it out. And then we'll switch. Left hand, back of the left hand touches the low spine, or you can wrap it over toward the right hip. Left fingers toward the right hip. Inhale here, we're going right ear, right shoulder. And then take a breath in and drop your chin down towards your chest. We'll hold here. And then inhale, head up, release the left arm, shake it out. So we'll go into final rest now. So a couple of options. Lay down, floor, bed, sofa. You can sit any way you want. Be comfortable. If you want to wrap up a little bit, you can put something over you if you have something handy. Just sit quietly, focus your attention on your breath. Soft breath here, noticing your feet, if they're touching the floor. Noticing your hands, what they're touching. If you're on your back, noticing your back body connecting with whatever surface you're laying on. So turn your head from side to side. And let's take a last stretch together. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Stretch up, sit up tall. And then lower your arms. Thank you so much for coming to class. May you be happy. May your life have meaning, and may you always be an instrument for social change. So glad to have you here. And Shalyn, thank you for leading us. And I'll see you, Miles, and I'll see you, Maria, Lanika, and Cassandra. Thank you so much for coming back. And you all have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, Maria. And Maria's family.